Hi guys, it's Grumpy. I won't make an intro because from the title of this video you already know what it's about, but I will just say though that this is just my opinion on the comeback and album. It's not factual, nor do you have to agree with it, but I just ask for people to respect my opinion and I'll respect theirs too. So with that out of the way, let's just get straight into this video. I really love the drop and the track for this song. The chorus has already gotten stuck in my head and the girls sounded really great. I will say that I am a little bit disappointed that Leah and Che weren't pushed a bit more to the centre for this comeback, as I feel like their vocals and choreography and visuals were really great for this one. And it feels like Ryujin, Yeji and Yuna are always in the centre for the previous comebacks. Like, that's not hate to the girls themselves, obviously. I just feel like JYP keeps the same girls at the centre and the front in each comeback, and I'd love for each member to get their chance at centre for different title songs. I noticed that myself, but I feel like it definitely set in stone when I saw that Che Biased said that as well, and so I thought, okay, I'm not the only one that saw that. So I want to also give credit for Che Biased for that bit there as well. Now, the music video. I don't hate this music video. I really love the cowboy and western theme they've got going on, and I love some of the scenes, and I'll put them parts on the screen now. But I will say it felt a little underwhelming as a music video from them. Before, they usually keep me really hooked in with some storyline, but this one felt a little bit like a step backwards and a bit of a letdown. Like, I've always loved their music videos, but this one, it felt kind of like nothing was happening whilst everything was happening at the same time, and it didn't really do anything. Like, they looked great in it, but then apart from that, the music video was alright, but it's not the best music video I've done in my opinion. I really loved the choreography for the chorus and the bridge. It fit really well and each girl performed it great. And I adored the choreo where Che was in the centre with the other girls pointing their fingers and like wiggling them at her. She looked amazing. Like, it's just good choreography, which is usual stuff we get from Itzy because they're all really good at it. And I don't really have any complaints on it, to be honest. I will also add really quickly that I'll put up on the screen some of my favourite outfits from this music video, and I think it looked great. Like, my favourite part overall from this music video and the song is definitely the chorus and also the bridge where the girls are all in white. They looked great and I just love it. So I liked this song. It was a good comeback. I felt like the music video was a bit of a it was good. It was a music video, but it didn't really stand out amongst anything for me. I feel like they have done better ones, but other than that, yeah, I did like the song, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. I find the chorus catchy on this one, but was a little underwhelmed. Like, it's not a bad song by any means, but I had to go back and re-listen to remember the song overall. Like, it definitely feels like a filler for the album, especially amongst some of the other songs. So it's that kind of song that I don't really have an opinion on it because it's just kind of there. And I know I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to it again because it was just kind of, I don't have any feelings towards it. Like, it's a bit of a letdown, I thought, but that's just my opinion. I feel like this is the song on the album I would definitely skip. And I feel really bad saying that, but it's something that as I was listening to it, it didn't make me feel anything. And I was waiting for it to finish rather than enjoying it because I just felt like, okay, it's a song, but it's just not doing anything for me at all. Like, the vocals sound great on this one, especially Yuna and Che on the track. Chorus feel like very meh to me and I was a bit disappointed with it. So again, that was kind of two in a row that I wasn't that into, which is a shame because the last album I had ones straight off the bat that I did like. With these two, it was two of them that were kind of a bit of a, they were a bit of a letdown. I wasn't a big fan of them, and so it kind of made me, for the rest of the album going through it, a bit like, oh, okay. I love the intro of this one already. Like, when I was listening to it, I was writing it down as I was doing it, and the intro straight away, it already put me into a better mood than the other two did. Like the first part of the chorus wasn't my favourite, but like them repeating and saying ID on the end part of the chorus, I really loved that. I much prefer the verses with this one, and like in the song rather than the chorus. And again, Yuna really stands out on this track to me. I'm also not a fan of the speak singing near the end of this one. Like usually with Itzy, I adore it and like they get away with it and I like it. But with this song, it felt a little bit out of place. But again, the end of this, like the actual end part of the song, I loved it, like the intro. I really loved the chorus of this one with the high vocals when they're singing Surf. It sounds really lovely. Raijin's rap really suits the song too, which I appreciate a lot. The vocals from all the girls really suit this sound a lot and it's a good B-side from them. Like usually I'm not the biggest fan of this type of song in K-pop, like the sound of it. But I really love it here and they actually suit it a lot more than I thought they would. And I hope they do more like it in the future because it was really good. This is another one I really love. I never thought I'd want this sound from Itzy because I thought they weren't going to do that sort of sound. They're got a bit more edge or something to them. But now that I've heard them do it, I really want to hear more like this from them because every single member suited this sound as well. There wasn't one person that kind of felt out of place in it. It all just worked for all of them. The track itself, the actual instrumental, is really catchy and I can definitely see myself just sitting back and relaxing and chilling to this song. So I really loved this. I think it's my favourite one. Overall, for me personally, this album wasn't my favourite from them. Like, I loved Surf, Not Shy and Be in Love, but the other 3 songs did nothing for me. I feel like they might grow on me, but from the current impression whilst making this review video, I am a little bit disappointed, but I don't hate the comeback. I do feel like with Itzy, they've always made good songs for each comeback, but with their mini albums so far, some of the songs feel like fillers, and that's something I really dislike when I'm listening to an album. Like, I love it when it feels like each song has a place and a meaning, but with this album, I only liked half of it, and the other half just wasn't my cup of tea at all. So it was like, some of it was good, but some of it, I just felt like it was thrown in there to get to 6 tracks, and like, I don't know, it felt like a little bit of a letdown on some parts of it, but that's just for me. Other people might disagree and absolutely love the whole album, which I'm so happy if you do. But yeah, that's just my overall opinion so far right now. This might change in a few days, a few weeks, I don't know. I just give him, this whole video is just my review of it from the first day it's released and listening to it. So I might end up near the end of the year going back on some of the review videos I've done and see how my opinions changed on them. Let's move on now to my ranking of the songs. So for the ranking, in 6th place I put Louder. The reason I put Louder there is purely because, as I said on it, I just kind of wanted to skip that one, and I re-listened to the album again and I ended up skipping that one because as I was listening to it, I kept waiting for it to end. I wasn't enjoying it at all. Like, they're really good, they sound good on it and things like that, but the song overall to me was very boring to me. I keep having to say to me because to other people, they might really love that song, and I'm not saying at all that, oh, this is a terrible song. It's just, for me personally, if it was on the radio, I would switch to another station because I don't enjoy that song. Number 5, Don't Give a What. Again, I said this one is like, it's got a catchy chorus, but I genuinely keep forgetting what it sounds like as well. So when I listen to the chorus, I'm like, oh, this is catchy when I'm listening to it, but then when I turn the song off, I've completely forgotten the whole song, and I go back to listen to it and I'm just kind of like, it's there. But I've put it above Louder because of Louder, I just straight up skipped it and I don't want to go back to listening to it. With Don't Give a What, I've gone back to listen to it and I do like the chorus and the girls sound great on it, as they do in all these songs, but again, I just keep forgetting what it sounds like, so it's just not sticking in because I'm not enjoying it as much as I want to. So number 4 is ID. Now, I put this one in 4th place because I like some parts of this song quite a bit, like especially when there's repeating ID. The intro and the outro of the song is really good. The reason it's in 4th is some of the chorus, the beginning part of the chorus, and I don't know if it's the bridge when they're singing, but I wasn't a fan of it, and so that's why it's in 4th place. It's just them reasons. But the verses I loved, the end of the chorus, and the outro of the song, I loved it. In 3rd place, I put Not Shy, because I really loved this. I really loved the chorus, the drop, and it's a good song and it's catchy and I like it. But the reason it's in 3rd is because the 2 other songs that I left, I had much more fun listening to them, which has shocked me, because usually from Not Shy to the last 2 songs that I haven't added yet, I usually would prefer Not Shy sound, but don't know, with Not Shy I like it, but I prefer the other 2 songs. That's the only reason it's in 3rd. So in 2nd place is Surf. I really loved this song from them. It was kind of to me, it felt like something different that they hadn't really done, and it worked really well. And I loved it. I think they all sounded fantastic. They all just kind of, the vocals, I think that's what really stood out was the vocals. Again, that high bit, when they're doing the high vocals, like singing Surf, that has just gotten stuck in my head, and they all sounded so good. And I can't wait to see them perform this live at some point. I really hope they do. In 1st place, of course, is Be In Love. I did not think this was going to be in 1st place for me, but I keep listening to it and I really, really love this sound from Itzy. It's something I've not heard from them before in that way, and it so suits them. And it's just, again, it's one of their songs. The other songs that I love, I usually pop them on and like you can dance around to them, or you really get into them because of this power bit behind it. Be In Love's a bit more slower than that, and it's got more of a chill bit, and I really like that from them. So I love that we're getting a bit of versatility. It's not just here's a powerful song with this powerful choreography. It's a bit more like, it's got some power in it, but it's more, you can sit there and you can chill out and listen to it. And that really surprised me from Itzy, because I was kind of thinking they might be the group that just does these songs that are more like powerful choreography all the time. But it's showing they got a bit of versatility with this, and I think that's why I love it so much. And yeah, it really did surprise me to have this in 1st, but I loved this song so much from them. So that's my review on Itzy's latest comeback. I really enjoyed going through this, and even if I wasn't a big fan of some of the songs, like, it's okay, because I know there'll be people who love them. So tell me in the comments below what your thoughts are on the comeback in the album and what your ranking is too. Like, thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to me ramble on like an idiot and just being lovely people to me. Guys, I hope you have a lovely day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.